Hello, hello, hello. I'm back for day 29 of Codetober, recorded in December. This time I'm going to talk about the advent of code, which I have also been doing live streams about, but I am just going to show you here. So if you go to adventofcode.com, there, you will get to this page. Hold on. If you go to events, you will see all of the previous years from 2015 up until this year, which is 2022. I already have 4 stars because I'm already logged in. But if you are not logged in, you can just go to whatever year you want and then select day. These are days. Like if you are not familiar with the Advent calendar, it's basically you get prizes every day. So in this case, you will get a puzzle every day. So if you scroll down till the bottom and you click on day 1, you will start seeing the explanation of the problem or the puzzle that you are going to solve. And if you scroll down right up till the end, you will be able to sign in. I already did this, so the answer is here. But you can just sign in and you will be able to get your name here. And there are also stats in leaderboard if you want to kind of see what everyone is doing. But for now, let me just go again to the 2022 and day 1 and show you real quick what this is doing. So you can just read all of this explanation of the problem. And then here is telling you that you have, for example, this input. And let me open what I already have. So here in my GitHub repo that I will add the link to the description, github.com/alexandermartinez/adventofcode 2022. Here I already have the day 1 script. So you can just see the script here directly, or you can just open it in the DataWeave playground clicking here. So I am going to do that so you can see what my solution was, and I can show you sometime how to do this. Why are you just not loading? Let me go to the playground directly. You're just not loading. Are you loading there? Nope. Okay, playground. No, I think it's a playground that's down. Oh well. That's life. Well, anyway, let's just forget that. Well, this is your input. Oh, do I have Visual Studio Code? Yeah, I do. This was my last video. All right, so never mind. Let's just do this here. Let me rename this to be payload.txt, and then I'm gonna take this whole thing. This is the input. I'm gonna put it here, save, and now for the main thing, let me take the script from here. Okay, so I'm gonna put it here and then run. All right, so this is working. So the thing is that this is your input, and then it's telling you that there are elves that have calories. So here's the whole explanation of how that input works. The first elf is carrying food with 1,000, 2,000, and 3,000 calories, and the total is 6,000 calories. So this is one elf. This is the second elf, which has 4,000 calories. This is a third elf, which is 5,000 plus 6,000. Then the, what? 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth elf and the fifth elf. So you have to count all of them and then get the elf with the most calories. And how many total calories is that elf carrying? So we solved that thanks to Pavan. I think it was Pavan. Maybe it wasn't. Yes, Pavan. Thank you because you helped me create this code. So part 1. So let's ignore this because this is not needed yet. But part 1 was this. So the first thing we did was, wait, actually, let me remove this. So take the payload, split by new line. So this will get us this, basically. We have the first elf, second, third, and fourth and fifth elf. So we have all of the things. And then once we are there, we are doing a map, and we are just splitting by the new line again. So we can have like the 10, the 2, the 3. And then we're just using sum to get the summation of all of them. So if we do that, we end up with this, which is the sum of all of those, right? And then we need to get the max value of that. So we just use max, which is, oh my god, stop doing that. We just use the max function, which will give you the max value, which is 24,000. But that's not the actual payload. So the actual input payload that they're gonna give you is over here. Get your puzzle input. So if I open this in another window, this is the whole thing, which is huge. So if I take this whole thing and I put it here, this will save. This will give us the other result. But I'm just gonna leave it with this so we can see that it is working. So 25,000 was the result of that, right? And here it's telling us that the result was 24,000. So this code is working. And then the part 2 was that you basically had to count the 3 elves with the most calories and then get the sum of that. So in this case, it would be, if I take this out, we have all of this. So this is the first one. Oh, actually, I can do this. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Wait, where is my code? Here. Order by, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so first we're doing the order by, and then getting the top 3. So order by, and we have 4,000, 6,000, 10,000, 11,000, and 24,000. So these 3 are the ones that we want. So the second thing that I did was to extract those 3. So 24,000, 11,000, and 10,000. And after that, just do the summation of all of those. And this would be the result in this payload, which is not the payload that you should be using. So anyway, it's just like getting different scripts to do different things. I think that day 2 was the best one from those 2. So let me go to the day 2. This was a rock, paper, scissors thing, which was awesome. So it will give you an input similar to this. And the first part was saying that this is your opponent. So your opponent is A, B, and C. A being rock, B being paper, and C being scissors. And then this was your position. So Y was paper. No. X was rock, Y paper, and Z scissors. So, for example, this in the first round, your opponent chose rock and you chose paper. And then they chose paper and you chose rock, and so on. And then it gives you how to get the total score. So if you win, where is it? Oh yeah. If you selected rock, you get 1 point. If you selected paper, you get 2 points. And if you selected scissors, you get 3 points. And then in the outcome, you get 0 if you lost, 3 if it was a draw, and 6 if you won. So again, for example, if we take this, and I'm just gonna put it here, and then I have to change the script to the second one that I did here. I'm just gonna put it, and I'm not gonna do all the thing. But this was part 2, so I don't want part 2. And I want part 1, which is this one. There. So if I run this, I get a 15. This is my score based on this, right? So if I go to the advent calendar, this was 15, which is working. So now again, you have to get the input that they give you, which is this one, which is huge. And then you just have to make sure that it works. And then they changed the rules. I'm not gonna go through that because it's a little bit more complicated. But anyway, there are part 1 and part 2 every day. So the thing is that you just go there to the calendar and you keep going through all of this. I just did 1 and 2, but for example, you go to the third one, and this is the whole explanation of what is happening. This is an example input. Then it's gonna tell you the answer of how that works. And then at the end, once you get your puzzle input, for example, in the third day, this is your puzzle input, which is again huge. And then you just have to provide here the answer. Let me make this smaller. Hold on. Oh, come on. There. So you just have to provide here the answer. It doesn't really matter how you get this. You can even just copy someone else's answer, but there's no fun in doing that. And that's it. And then you can just click on submit. And if you got it right, you will get the star, just as I had in the other days. And that's it. That's how it works. So it's pretty cool if you want to try it out. And also if you finish like all of the 25 days from 2022, you can just go through the other days and it's awesome. And I have my repo there, but oh, let me see if the DataWeave Playground works now. Yeah, it works now. So yeah, you can just click here on opening the DataWeave Playground, and you will be able to see my code and the answer and the input, that like the actual input from the puzzle. Anyway, there are other repos if you want to check out, because I don't think I'm gonna do all of the 25 days. Maybe I do, maybe I don't, who knows. But there are other people doing this puzzle. So Clayton Flesher, you can go here and check out all of their answers. They have 1 to 6, and it's all in DataWeave, which is cool. Then there's Ryan, and Ryan I think was doing different, yeah. So Ryan has day 1, 2, 3, and 4 in DataWeave, but the other ones are, oh, day 10 in DataWeave, day 13 in DataWeave, and 10 or 9 in DataWeave. But the other ones are also in Go and in Python and so on. So you can check out Ryan's, or you can check out Felix's Shadow Devil. And I think they're also doing DataWeave. So there you go. You can check them out. If you want to kind of see what they're doing, you can check those out. There's mine as well. You can just go and check out the scripts, or you can open in the DataWeave Playground directly, however you want to do. And that's it. That's all for this video. I wanted to explain how the Advent calendar, Advent of Code works, and encourage you to go and try it out. And that's it. I hope I can see you. If you do create your own repo, feel free to let me know so I can add you here. So you can, like, people can just get to see other answers in DataWeave, to see and compare and like see how everyone is doing that. And you can also go and check out the live streams that I did for each day, if you want to see like the whole hour of how I was struggling with the code and how I got to the answer. If not, then you can just see the answer. And that's it for this video then. I will see you in a few minutes for day 30 of Codetober, recorded in December. Okay, bye!